made it. I'm so glad. I was in that airport in Denver, Colorado for way too long. So I'm going to show you the Grand Tetons. That was taken earlier today. It was really beautiful. And I'm going to share with you right now the scene that I have here. The sun is going down. It's about 6:30 p.m. The light is just beautiful. And I'm out on a little peninsula in Jackson Lake in Grand Teton National Park. Well, I will continue this vlog and share it with you, including a lot of the photos that I'll be making. And stick with me. The driftwood on the shores to this lake is just really amazing. I mean, it's been sitting out here, it's been baked in the sun, blown by the wind, just really incredible. I took some shots shooting directly into the sun before, and you can take a look at this one. And then I tried another one. How about this one? I only spent one full day in Grand Teton National Park. On that one day, we did this hike to Jenny Lake. A bit strenuous, but I'd really recommend it. We went up to Inspiration Point, saw this oversized chipmunk. It was just great. I loved it. I loved the colors of the stump, and the views that you have up there and on the way up are just amazing. It was a great time before heading off to Yellowstone. So I'm heading into Yellowstone National Park, very exciting. And here I stopped at the sign. There we go. There it is. We drove on a bit, pulled off, and this is what we found. Look at this scene. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the river running through there. Look at my face. It just says relaxation. At least to me it does. Had a great first encounter with the beautiful scenery of Yellowstone National Park. Then we went on to the West Thumb geothermal area. There's a boardwalk going around, signs with this illustration trying to keep people from walking out there. The reddish colors, that's bacteria living in this hot water. That's fishing hole. You can actually cook your fish while it's still on the line. Yellowstone National Park is built on top of a volcano, and this is just really the tip of the iceberg. Believe me, you got to go see it for yourself. With you. But it's quite spectacular scenery here. I don't know if you can see all that's going on. All of this, that's Old Faithful right there behind me. So even when it's not blowing off, there's steam just rising from the vents. It's really cool. So before I stopped at the Continental Divide, at a place called Issa Lake. The thing that's interesting about that, it's the one place on the Continental Divide where the water draining to the east actually goes out to the Pacific Ocean, and the water draining to the west circles around back and ends up in the Atlantic. So kind of curious. Anyway, I'll share some good pictures. Take a look at this. And I'll get some video, so take a look at this. Going back to the Lone Star Geyser. So this is considered a backcountry geyser, a way to go and see geysers and not have all the crowds like you might have at Yellowstone. Excuse me, at Old Faithful.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, Bear. So this one only erupts every few hours, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm just looking at the scenery going by here. Just the greenery. It's beautiful. I'll show you some more clips right now. Get your fig Newtons here.
Oh, I've got a little pickle.
As it turns out, we were really lucky. We arrived at the geyser maybe 30 or 40 minutes before it erupted. There's a book out there and you can see when it erupted last. There were other people gathered and we hung out and we took it in. And this one really erupts in 2 stages, 20-minute stage, then maybe a half-hour stage with a little break in between, and we stayed for the whole thing. It was awesome.
So I really enjoyed that geyser. Highly recommend it. Lone Star Geyser. Nice walk getting back here, about 2.5 miles. And now we're heading out. And this is my lovely wife, Barry, here. So I'm heading up now to Grand Prismatic Spring.
Wait, people are drinking from this?
And I think it's about a half a mile walk. And this is like one of the hot spots, but I can tell you, I mean, just the crowds, the number of people around here and how hard it was to park was really, really difficult. But we did it and we're moving and it's beautiful and I'm gonna share it all with you. So let's go. So there it is, Grand Prismatic Spring in all its colorful glory.
I'm sure it
I'm
does.
still getting used to like just vlogging out here. You know, I'm with 12 people in my family and there's all kinds of random people. This park is crowded. This is way wilderness area, but I don't really feel like I'm out in the wilderness because of all the people around. But it is something that you need to bear in mind. Anyway, Grand Prismatic was great. I'm happy I came up here to see it.
Hotel again.
And then when computers got introduced, the technology revolution came about.
Yeah, I'm passing all these people. It's a little bit awkward. There I am in Grand Canyon in Yellowstone. You can see the waterfalls here. And I'm going to show you another view and you'll be able to see the rainbow down below. Pretty cool.
This is only one of many rainbows that we saw in Yellowstone. I'll show you some clips afterwards. Here's Barry, my wife, and I in a selfie, and now a yellow-bellied marmot. And now you can see the 308-foot lower falls of the Yellowstone Grand Canyon.
See, right here entering Montana, and I can walk over on this side. And entering Wyoming. There's adventures around every corner, every place you stop. So we're traveling with family and we just stopped at a roadside pullout and I decided that I would hike up to this little outcrop right in front of me. I mean, it's really not very far. And so that's where I am going right now. Take a look at this. So, as you can see, it's pretty cool up here. Yeah. So we drove up to the top of Mount Washburn. I didn't go all the way up to the summit where there's a fire tower. But we're up here and it's a rocky tundra, absolutely stunning scenery. And very windy, like all of a sudden, like wind. I mean, I'm having trouble actually holding my camera, my phone, using a phone. I mean, it's like I'm really having trouble, but I feel it like a sail in the wind. So let me give you this look one more time. This is awesome. As far as you can see, there is nothing but beautiful landscape. It's great. So here I am in the Hayden Valley and I'm getting some video of these bison. It's really beautiful. It's getting a little late. The sun is going down. Getting some nice light and there's just a lot of bison behind me.
We have Tinkle.
Mom. Tinkle, tinkle.
Tinkle, tinkle, little
We
star.
collect some
I
of
think
that?
we should pull up over here. Oh, get out every last drop, please.
mean, look at this place. This is like some kind of bleak or post-apocalyptic area. Just wild. Strong smell of sulfur. Oh, it smells good. A lot of sulfur smells out here. Just walking along on this little trail and a little bit into the backcountry, and then we're seeing this nice little, I don't know, little geothermal spot, and nobody's here to say stay back. And luckily I wasn't vaporized, so I'm here to continue on. So, you know, going down this trail and checking out this area, we saw this basically a boiling mud pot. Pretty interesting. Not a lot of signs telling you to stay away. Just really that one danger sign. Could have bypassed it completely and walked right across this whole barren area. Pretty neat. So now I'm up in the Mammoth area, and this is Mound Spring.
One reason to go and visit the Mammoth Hot Springs area of Yellowstone National Park is to see this very alien landscape. I mean, it is this otherworldly kind of phenomena because of the precipitates and the crystals from the water that is coming out here. Just makes these beautiful formations, and I don't know where else in the world you can see this. So see it here.
So I'm just driving around, and we came across a geyser just going. Don't even know the name of it. We're on the Firehole Lake Drive. It's a little one-way turnout. We were just experimenting. We came out here, turned the corner, and there it was, just going and going. Pretty cool, huh? So that geyser was the pink geyser, and what I'm showing you over here, little video, there's these collection of trees just sitting out here, and what's interesting to me, and I don't know the reason why it is, but at the bottom, they're white, only going up somewhere maybe 2-3 feet, some more, some less. Really kind of curious, very interesting. There's the geyser again in the background. I noticed these trees, not just here, but all along this drive, and I don't really know what the story is, but I wanted to get a picture. Doesn't even look like I could step in because the ground right down here looks very, very wet. Just driving along, I decided to make it more of a photographic expedition, and we saw a pull off of these falls. Couldn't see the falls from the road, but hey, we're not disappointed. It's beautiful. And this is the picture I took. Check it out. So now we're going to move on to the next area, and I think I'm heading up to Norris Geyser Basin, and I'll share some of that with you too.
Today's our last day in Wyoming, and we're making it a little bit of an easier day. So here's the Norris Geyser Basin, which we visited. I probably would have had more energy seeing it earlier in the week, but for sure it's been a fantastic week. And if you stick around, I'm going to show you the video of the bear that I saw, and I'm going to share with you a bunch of images that I made from other parts of the trip that I think really helped to round out the whole Yellowstone experience. This little boiling area is within the Old Faithful location, and then I've got all of these images, and I hope you like them. I had a great time.
So one of the things that I really like about Yellowstone is that you could be out here, well, I should say this is really the West in general. I mean, I've seen this other places, but you could be out in a field and you just have this river just running through it. I mean, it's just totally awesome. It's beautiful. I love the skies, the way they look. Try to get a little bit of light on my face. There we go. How's that? I mean, this is just great. I just love it. I love all these wildflowers. The place is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, so many reasons to come out here to get in touch with nature, see the West as it was for millennia, and the animals that are living here, other than the services and the roads, this is the way it was. Pretty cool.
We were looking for bears. That was one of the aspects of this park that really turned us on. We wanted to see bears, and we did. And you'll see the video of the black bear that I have coming up. But just a word about the bear jams. We did see grizzly bears, but through spotting scopes in the Hayden Valley. And I enjoyed it very much, but I don't have pictures. Yellowstone National Park has changed me. Coming out to see this beautiful part of the United States, to take in all of the sights, the sounds, the smells, the animals, just the natural beauty, has given me a deeper connection with our planet, our country, and all of nature in general. So really, I cannot recommend this enough. If you want to have this kind of an epiphany and just to really have your mind blown, come to Yellowstone.